Hey guys, it's Logan Christopher from LegendaryStrength.com, and today we're talking about tearing a phone book in half. Now, this is a dying art, not because less people are doing it, but because phone books are becoming harder to find these days. And they're getting quite a bit smaller. Santa Cruz County phone book here, not much of a challenge, but all I have on hand for this. So just the basics of it, you're of course going to need to round up some phone books. There are some other materials that will give you sort of a similar feel, but this really is sort of the classic. Now, you're going to have two hands. One is for posting, one is for pulling. Generally, if you're right-handed, you're going to post with the left hand, pull with the right, but be sure to experiment, make sure that works well for you. The idea is you are bracing the spine really up against your hip. That's an easy way to do it. Now something like this, I can just do it out in the open, but that's going to help that support there. Then I'm pressing down with my palm against my leg, and this is really going to give the support. Then I am pulling here like I'm doing a dumbbell row, starting a lawnmower, just like that. The grip is an interesting form of the pinch grip. Normally with a pinch grip you are going thumb across the fingers. Here you are clasping with the pad of your hand and then the fingers right here, going like that. Now there's a couple different ways you can grip it over here. Dennis Rogers, the man I learned from, his thumb is coming across really across here, but I tend to go just same mirror image of the palms across, and then I'm pulling like this. As in a deck of cards, getting a slight S-curve with the phone book is going to help you to do this, because that puts the tension all on the right point. You'll see just a little bit of pressure and that top page is always already wanting to go. The idea is not to fan this. You're not trying to cheat through the phone book. Certainly don't bake in an oven or doing anything like that. You're just grabbing it here and starting to pull. And I'm going to do it here so you can see, but as I said, I would post this if it were much harder to do. Just ripping like that. Once you get the rip down the whole way, it's pretty easy to just go all the way across. One thing, if you are working with a bigger phone book, you'll want to get sort of inside the paper as you are pulling down. And that is how you rip a phone book. It should be relatively straight here, depending on some other things, like me trying to do this on camera. Got a little off center at the bottom, but really you want to look for that clean cut across the beginning. Then of course, if you want to make it harder, you can do various things like multiple tears and all that. But that's the basics of tearing a phone book in half. Be sure to give it a shot, and we'll destroy the last of the phone books together, because they ain't going to be around too much longer.